Hello viewers, myself Assistant Professor Ghazala Sheikh, and I am here with you to introduce with the subject Theory of Computation and System Programming. So these are some contents that we are going to discuss in this video. Let us start with the syllabus. So as you can see, this is the syllabus which is being followed by most of the university, and this syllabus combine basically two subjects. First is Theory of Computation and second is System Programming. So let us see the outline of this paper. So as you start studying this subject, Theory of Computation, the first thing come in your mind, what is the reason behind studying this subject? So basically, Theory of Computation is nothing but the study of mathematical machines or system called automata. In Theory of Computation, we see whether a problem can be solved by an automata or machine or can't be solved by a machine. The next thing we consider is how much efficiently that particular problem can be solved by a particular machine. So, at the beginning of the syllabus, we will see different automatas or machines enable the scientists to understand how machines compute the function and solve problem. Moving on in this syllabus, you will see different languages like regular expressions, context-free language, different types of machines, finite automata, push-down automata, and we will elaborate about which kind of machine or which particular machine accept which language. As for example, we can take finite automata accept only regular expressions. Moving on, when we come toward the portion of system programming, in system programming basically we will see how device drivers are written or built. Basically in this era you will see some devices are you can just plug and play that particular device. They don't need any drivers written for that particular device, but some devices are still there where they need a particular driver to load that device into your system or support that device by your system. Moving on, lastly we will see CPU architecture of 8086 families and basic working mechanism of linker and loaders. So this is all about the outline of this paper. Let us move towards importance of studying this paper. Basically, by studying Theory of Computation, you will better understand the development of formal mathematical models of computation that reflects the real world of the computer. You will get to know computations and the algorithm. And while we talk about system programming, in system programming, as we all know, basically application program provide us with the services that we can directly or a user can directly use. But while we talk about the system programming provide us a platform or a services that can run application program. For example, we can say operating system or device drivers. By studying this subject, you will know the hardware and internal behavior of computer system on which the program will run. Later on, these are some applications of this paper. By studying this paper or Theory of Computation, use in designing the lexical analysis for a compiler. You can recognize the pattern using regular expressions. For designing combination of sequential circuit by using Millet and Murray machine. You can use TOC for solving any recursively enumerable problems. You can use TOC in implementation of neural networks, robotics applications, artificial intelligence, and at last, by studying this subject, you are able to develop or you will be able to develop device drivers. So these are some applications of this particular paper. Lastly, this is the references which you can go through and have a deep knowledge about this particular subject. So wish you a happy learning. Good.